Good morning, everybody. This is Ken Antanavica, your police chief, and I'm at the Senior Center this morning on January 16th, 2025. And it's just a few minutes after 9 o'clock, and this morning I was here with my colleagues. Fire chief is here, along with Dave LaBeouf, our state rep, David General, our town administrator. Of course, we have Rachel here, and we have Sharon Nist, who's in the kitchen doing a lot of cleanup, and of course we have Kirk Holloman in there cracking some eggs. And last but not least, we have Diane Preventure at the helm. So she's running the pancake mix for David General. So this is very exciting this morning. We're making some awesome breakfast for our seniors. It's a $3 fee for this breakfast, and we serve sausage, scrambled eggs, and pancakes with, we have coffee and OJ too. So it's always a great time coming up here. And as we get into breakfast, and I will speak a little bit about what's going on in the police department and what's going on around town. TA General gets up and he talks a little bit about what's happening in your town, so you are well aware of everything. And then the fire chief will also give a small blurb on what's happening in the fire sector. So that's it for now, but we look forward to seeing you here sometime.
You don't want like double. That special one. Come on, lady. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
So cute.
Well, boys and girls, I have to make this brief because I have to get off to another meeting. So anyway, I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I just want you to know that we are doing a really working hard to keep you folks safe. Scams are, as always, we went through the holiday seasons. The scams were at an all-time high. We did resolve quite a few of them for people, but the best thing that I saw out of that was when people think they're getting scammed and they need a second opinion, just call the station. Talk to an officer, run it by somebody that's an impartial, not associated party, and it'll become clear to you that this is a scam. So just remember, call the officers. Every one of them will want to help out, and just have a quick conversation about what's going on. If somebody wants you to go get a iTunes card to pay a fine for somebody, that's a scam. There's a lot of clues there. But these people that do this and scam people, they practice so much that, I mean, they refine their techniques, and they actually do get a lot of money out of people. So, and a lot of that is not retrievable because it ends up in another country. And I did have one that I worked on and went to Nigeria. Nigeria does not reciprocate with the United States, so our Secret Service could do nothing for us.
Thank you.
So just beware.
Do they mention you pay for
prosecute?
Yes. Yep, we do, and we've had some people that were stealing. Actually, we have a couple of cases that are going forward where some seniors where some money was actually taken from their homes and that kind of stuff. So we're able to prosecute those. So we're happy to jump right on those anytime that we get the report of it, but we need to know. Don't feel embarrassed. Call us. We can talk to you confidentially.
We're gonna be donating to patrolmen and firefighters. And, so who does the check the patrolmen get made out to? Does it get made out to the union or the association?
Well, there's a couple different things you can do. If you want to donate to the police association, it's just Leicester Police Association. But if you want something that goes directly to our K-9 program, he has his own account. He doesn't write checks, but he does have his own account, okay? We tried to get a penny for Then we have one more that's just general donations that covers anything that's not in my budget. So we needed to go out and do something on the common. So we wanted to sponsor hot dog night. We would use that funds for that kind of thing. So whatever we get in donations, we try to give back to the community. So. All right, that's all I have to say, and I have to go, but I'll take a couple questions if you have them, but they have to be quick. We're good, and I want to thank all the EMTs for showing up today. It's great to see them here. Great, have a great day, folks. See you guys.
Basically, one thing I've been thinking about, and we've all been kind of thinking about, is all what's happening in California with all the fires. This past fall, we actually had, as you know, didn't have a lot of rain. We had some heavy brush fire season on our own. We had, just on brush fires, we had upwards of like 50, and we should be having like 5 at that time. So we thank God we don't have the wind. We've had some crazy wind lately, but we didn't have that situation. One of the misnomers out there is like, why'd you run out of water? Well, the problem is, if we have a fire, you have a house, and you grab 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 hydrants. Well, if you start looking at how many houses they had going, there physically isn't enough water to do what they did. Never mind the wind they had. Last year we went to that church fire in Spencer. Oh, yeah. And we were tying 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we had 4 or 5 hydrants that we grabbed. It was a big building. We were an hour or 2 into it, and the water department came up going, hey, you're done. I'm almost empty. So even with that, we ran out of water because we had to take and go down to 31 South, and we set up 4 engines at the pond to pull water and push it up there. So even in something like that, one building, big, one building, we ran out of water. Okay, so it's hard. You know, the water. We work great with all the water districts and stuff. Get along fantastic, but it's just that misnomer of, hey, why'd you run out of water? The other thing in California, the water pumps are here, and you have to push it uphill. They got a lot of hills. We got some, but not like they have. And to push stuff up hills, you know yourself, takes a while. And as soon as you start drawing water, the tank's here and goes down, so all those hydrants at the top, they start to drop. So again, it's very unfortunate for the people down there, but there was nothing we could do. The winds and the pictures, thank God, you know, show that what kind of happens on that one. So that was on that one. Continue with the fire stuff. A little bit of chimney fires. Be careful out there. It's getting colder and colder. We got some ice coming, creeping up. I just had a shoulder surgery a little while ago, so even I'm doing the shuffle thing just to make sure I don't do it myself. So we're just kind of doing that. EMS has been out straight. We've been busy. We're this close to hiring 3 new full-timers. 2 out of the 3 have already given you 2 weeks notice at their other job. So we're in the process. We are at a painful low. Around September, we lost 2 people to the town of Auburn, who scooped up 2 of our people. We was working 40 hours a week, so that it makes a hole. So we're in the process of trying to get that all caught up also. And it's funny because talking with the Paxton chief, he lost one to Auburn too. So you go to Auburn going, hey, what happened? Oh, we lost him to Westbrook. Oh, what happened? Oh, we lost him to Natick. So all these guys, and there's a lot of value, and there's a lot less of them out there. We lose them. You know, they take and they go on bigger and better. We can't blame them for that. But we're turning the corner. We had some bad weeks. even in a bad week, we have our mutual aid partners that help us out. They come in and they take care of it. So the patient care doesn't drop, okay, the best of the best. Last night we went to Oxford for a 2-alarm fire, multiple people there, everybody working. We do mutual aid for the fire and EMS services, very common. We do that very, very often. Questions? All right, just be careful. Again, they're talking next week, super, super cold. Be careful. Watch your neighbors, take care of yourselves.
I just got
Yes.
one question. I live on Bear Pond over here,
Mhm.
and for the last year, or better than a year, right across the street, there's a hydrant that's got a tag over it.
Yep.
Yeah.
The last town meeting on the Capitol, there was a article there for hydrant repairs.
Yeah.
We're in a process. We just finished one. I say we. I have a
Yeah.
vendor that come in. They just did one 1003 Main Street, right across from the town common. They're slowly working on that. I think that one's on our list.
Yeah. I noticed when I flushed the toilet, it was brown for that one.
That's, well, again, that's the water department.
Yeah.
If we don't use a lot of water, kind of the sediment
Yeah.
stays in the bottom. When they went to go, it's funny, when they went to go fix that, they thought it was off, they opened it up and they had a nice 30-foot geyser, so, which means water flowed, so you probably had some dirty water
Yeah.
right when they were fixing it. So,
Yeah,
I was told that by the vendor that they had a little bump. I was talking to them.
I seen them up by the town hall up there.
Yeah, yes, that's why, that was the cause of a little bit of movement around.
Yeah.
so.
Well, I figured they ran a hydrant or something.
Yep, well, they weren't planning on, but I guess they did. They didn't have the valve in the ground closed, so they opened the top and it went, should've quit. So, it's all good. David?
Great, thank you. So happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
So kind of actually to dovetail both off of what the police chief and the fire chief said, there are actually two major consumer issues that my office has been getting a lot of complaints about that are actually related to both scams and winter heating and electricity. So first on the scam front, I'm sure you've seen a lot of this on the news. There's been a lot of text messages that have been sent out claiming to be from the Mass Department of Transportation or Easy Pass.
I've had it.
I got two of them.
Yeah.
You know, and and they actually didn't even come from a cell phone number. They came from an email address. What I would obviously do not respond to that. The State Department of Transportation or Easy Pass, which is your transponder if you use the tolls, they will never text you. Anything regarding a bill, you'll get an official bill by mail, or you'll just see the automatic deduction on your credit card statement. If you get one of those text messages, the best thing I would recommend is if you have an iPhone, there's a button that says report and block, and I believe that Androids have the same thing. Whatever you do, just don't respond to those. I know sometimes when people might get a scammer on the phone or something, they'll engage with them just to waste their time. Don't do that, because that shows that the number's a real live person, and you'll just keep getting more and more scam calls. So that's one thing. The second thing is, and I know that this has happened in the town in the past, and I know it doesn't happen as much during the winter months, but we have been getting some complaints about it, are people soliciting around solar for misrepresenting themselves as being from National Grid. So first of all, anyone from National Grid or Eversource will never just knock on your door. They'll schedule an appointment in advance. Lots of times when you get those people that knock on your door that say that they're working with Eversource or working with National Grid, they're like a contractor, so there's some other company that's trying to get you to sign up for a service. They don't actually work for National Grid for that. And in Leicester, fortunately, anyone that comes door to door to sell you something has to get a permit from the police department. So if you've got a company that comes in that doesn't have a permit, that misrepresents themselves, call my office. We've reported a lot of them, but you can also call the police chief, who will make sure that that vendor basically doesn't get any more permits to come into Leicester. I would just say be very careful of a lot of misrepresentations from these companies that talk about new solar legislation or new Massachusetts electric regulation legislation. We did pass in end of November, mid-October, some energy regulations that was mostly about power siting regulation, and also looking at new ways that what they call the electric suppliers. So those are, instead of, sometimes you can choose who you're getting your electric from if you want to get it from a solar field or different things for how those are going to be done. Those rules haven't been established yet. So we just passed the bill authorizing the Attorney General to come up with the rules. We haven't set those up. So if you're getting something that's telling you, oh, no new rules are coming, you know, this is established, that is not accurate yet. When those are done, there'll be official documents that will be sent out through the town. They'll post on their website about their municipal electric aggregate agreement, and then I'll make sure to get some resources next time I'm up here when we get those regulations. So just be very careful because I'm on the Consumer Protection Committee. We've been getting a lot of complaints statewide, and there's been certain neighborhoods in my district where they've been going door to door more often. So hope you have a good rest of the week.
It's funny you said that about the the turnpike, because I don't use it, but I did use it around Christmas time, and I got the bill, and it seemed like it was legit.
Yeah, if you get it in the mail, if you use a toll and you don't have a transponder, you'll get a bill in the mail because
But this is like a week away.
Yes, they do it. They'll send you, because they take a photo of your license plate.
Yep.
So they'll send you the bill in the mail. They'll never text you, and they'll never email you.
Yeah, no, they didn't. So that one was legit, but it came in a nice white and orange envelope that said who they were.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's I enjoy coming down here. One gets me out of the office for starters. The other one is just seeing some good people and stuff. It is enjoyable. I look forward to it every month. The annual Veterans Breakfast is a good time too. So, no, it's great to give back. It's great to give back, and it's good to be here.
Is there anything you want to say to the town people about the fire department in general?
Just, my guys are hard workers. They constantly give a lot of their time. Keep in mind, I'm your only full-time firefighter. All the rest of those guys get paid for their calls, but they do it kind of on their own time. They get paid, but it's on their own time. So we're working pretty hard, myself and the union, to try to keep those red sign programs going. That is, red sign program is their program. I kind of help out a little by letting them come through the door. The public come through the door, I take the money for them and hand right over to them. So that's a great program. That's already helped us. The first day we got the first sign, it helped us immediately right there. And other towns coming in, mutual aid or whatever, even police or whatever. It is very, very helpful. So we got a lot of stuff going. Winter's here. Everybody's got to kind of buckle down. Be careful with your iciness out there, and just be careful. We're here for you.
Anytime.
Okay, so I just want to explain to everybody that once a month the senior center has breakfast for $4, and anybody is welcome. You don't have to be from Leicester. It's welcome everybody, and it's pretty good. It's scrambled eggs and sausage and pancakes, and you get coffee and juice, etc. So anyone who wants to pop into the Leicester Senior Center for breakfast, the third Thursday of the month, okay? And it starts at 9 o'clock sharp.
All right. And what's your role in the town of Leicester?
My role in the town of Leicester, I am the chair of the Leicester Select Board.
Okay. And so why do you come in here?
I volunteer.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So hi, I'm David LaBeouf. I'm state representative for the 17th Worcester District. The 17th Worcester District, most of it is in the city of Worcester, but I also represent the majority of the town of Leicester, particularly the center of town and the Cherry Valley section. I really enjoy coming here to the senior center. It's a great opportunity to engage with the residents, particularly around some issues facing state policy, also about some consumer protection issues, and really looking forward in the next year to bring some more workshops here to inform people about their rights when it comes to engaging with different companies, looking at ways to make sure that we're improving our senior housing and housing opportunities for seniors in town, and just overall supporting a great community and economic development here in Leicester.
Our Parliament just did a breakfast for the seniors. I've had a great time, a lot of good food, not that expensive. Eggs are pretty pricey now, so they had to go up. But this is a great opportunity for the townspeople to come out and get a nice breakfast and socialize and get some information from different people, whether the police chief, fire department, town, all that stuff will be happening in this morning. Once a month, Thursdays, usually third Thursday.
How long have you been doing this?
Couple years now.
A couple of years now you've been involved?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you. Maybe I can talk. All right, we're here in the Leicester Senior Center kitchen with Sharon, and Kurt just went out the back door. We're doing the cleanup from this month's pancake breakfast. Usually third Thursday of the month. And pretty much I came in after they've done all the work. We have a few pancakes left, but other than that, and there's Kurt doing the last minute cleanup. Good, I'll videotape. What do you want to say?
Oh my goodness, will you stop that?
I got a camera. What do you want to say?
I don't want to say nothing. Stop it.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for
Where did you get this?
this. This is a donation that comes from Project New Hope. That's who's delivering them.
Are they still here?
And this is for folks to take whatever they want. Oops.
I'm sorry, Karen. Morning.